going, and we're going to talk about Eric's pick this week, and that is Mick Foley. So everybody in the chat, please chime in, and I'll let you go first. What do you think the best year of Mick Foley's career is?
So this is a hard one. Obviously, we know a huge Mick Foley fan is, you know, you could go off early years of the early 90s. You can go to his work in the ECW and in the mid 90s, 95, some real big character development. Cactus Jack was just way different than what he was when he was in Atlanta, making a fool of himself. And then when he became the deranged Mankind and, you know, in the later 90s, 95, 96, some of his, you know, the Mind Games match with Shawn, the Boiler Room. We saw a lot of great stuff from him. His retirement year in 2000, even though it was a real short year, I mean, it had some of my favorite matches of all time with that classic 2000 Royal Rumble Street Fight, the Hell in the Cell match a month later, and then his one and only WrestleMania main event. Me personally, obviously, it's a toss-up between 98 and 99. 99, he wins all three of his world titles. But I got to go with 98. 98, it was just, there was so much to the character, so much to the fan or appreciating him. Obviously, again, we spent some time earlier in the show talking about that King of the Ring, Hell in the Cell match. Just 4 days too late in 98, January 4th of 99, you know, the culmination of all that hard work in 98, he wins his first world title and one of the greatest episode of Monday Night Raw ever, one of the loudest pops in wrestling history when he beat The Rock on that January 4th. So, yeah, I got to go with 98 for Foley.
So I was going back and forth like you, but I was going with 97 or 98, but I am going to go with 98 as well because despite him not winning his world title, I think that's when he pretty much, you could say he pretty much maybe arrived on the scene because he was very prominent in 1998, entering the year as Cactus Jack, and he got the match at Austin with Austin post WrestleMania, and then the Undertaker stuff happened, and he had that summer with the Undertaker, Stone Cold, and Kane that I thought was really good, and then slowly he starts to become Vince's guy, and then we get the lead into what 1999 would be when he would win his world titles. And we meet Mr. Sacco for the first time. And just the moments that we had, like he had a bunch of moments with Kane and The Undertaker that year.
Day of the illustrious Hardcore Championship.
Yep. The debut of the Hardcore Championship. And the reason I was going between 97 is because I love that whole promo with him and Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Mm-hmm. And in Madison Square Garden, and that entire feud I thought was actually really good as well. But I'm gonna go with 1998 as well, because just because you win the title doesn't necessarily mean that's your best year. And we'll